think you can't get more quintessential New England than having a coastal wedding in Westerly.
Somebody just tried to book a room at the rumored wedding venue for the weekend of June 13th, and what they found has essentially confirmed everything fans have been saying for months. The normal rate for a room at this resort sits at a certain price point year-round. But when you search June 12th through the 13th of 2026, the price jumps to $9,500 a night. And that's not even the worst part. Every room is marked as restricted, and every single booking attempt comes back as unavailable. The entire property is locked down for that weekend, and the person who discovered this isn't a fan account or a Reddit detective. It's a travel reporter who visited the venue and described it as one of the most beautiful beaches she's ever seen, with white sand fringed with dune grass, a manicured south lawn overlooking the ocean, 46 guest rooms, 23 suites, and private cottages designed for exactly the kind of guests who sign NDAs before they RSVP. This is a triple Forbes 5-star resort.
It may all be quiet, snow on the beach, closed for season right now, but you can imagine how picturesque this seaside town is. You've got Ocean House right here behind me, and then a quick walk down the beach or the road gets you directly to Taylor Swift's seaside mansion.
And for one specific weekend in June, Taylor Swift's lucky number, on a Saturday during the off-season window that perfectly fits Travis Kelce's football calendar, it is completely unavailable to the public. Sources previously reported that Taylor paid off another bride who had the date booked. A confirmed wedding guest who signed NDAs already posted that a date exists, and now the venue's own booking system is telling us everything the couple hasn't officially confirmed. The wedding is real. The date is June 13th, and the venue is locked tighter than anything we've seen for a celebrity event in years. But here's the thing about Taylor Swift in March 2026. The wedding isn't even the biggest story about her this week, because on Thursday, her record label released its annual financial report, and the number that came out of it is genuinely staggering. The label reported $14.7 billion in total revenue for 2025. That's up almost 9% from the previous year, and the CEO specifically credited Taylor as the driving force behind it. He said on a call with investors that for the third consecutive year, they represented 9 out of the top 10 best-selling artists on the entire planet. The only artist in the top 10 they didn't represent? He's on their publishing division anyway. So effectively, Taylor Swift's label owns 10 out of 10, and the way the numbers break down tells an even bigger story. Recorded music revenue alone was over $11 billion, driven specifically by sales of Life of a Showgirl and an increase in subscription streaming. Physical sales, vinyl, CDs were up over 21%. Taylor's vinyl releases, her limited edition pressings, her record store day drops, they're not just fan collectibles, they're moving an entire industry's financial needle. When a single artist can push a $14 billion company's revenue up 9%, that's not a pop star. That's an economic force, and her chart performance is backing up every dollar.
Never in my life have I felt so myself. This is who I was actually meant to be.
It's alright, you were dancing through the lightning strikes, sleepless in the onyx night.
Fate of Ophelia has now been on the Hot 100 for 21 consecutive weeks, 10 of those at number 1. Opalite hit number 1 2 weeks ago. Both singles are still in the worldwide top 10 simultaneously. Life of a Showgirl was confirmed as the best-selling album globally for 2025, making Taylor the first artist to top that chart in back-to-back years. The album moved 6 million units with only 3 months of eligibility. 6 months later, it's still the biggest record on the planet. Nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is even close.
Good job, everyone. Mostly dog.
And the Hollywood crossover is adding another dimension entirely. This week, an Oscar-winning actor spoke on the red carpet of his new film premiere and was asked about appearing in Taylor's Opalite music video. His response was immediate. He called it amazing. He said they were all on the sofa together on a talk show, and Taylor reached out afterward, and of course they all said yes.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, we were all on the sofa together, and then she reached out, and of course we all said yeah, and it's good. It's a really sweet, lovely song and video, so I was happy to be involved.
He did the voiceover for the video. Fans pointed out that this is a man who has famously turned down massive franchise roles, including the biggest superhero universe in cinema. But when Taylor Swift sends an email asking him to be in a music video, he says yes without hesitation. That's the gravitational pull we're talking about. Academy Award winners are rearranging their schedules to be in her projects. Now let's talk about what's happening on the other side of this summer, because the ex-boyfriend energy surrounding Taylor's wedding has reached levels that feel almost fictional. Her ex-boyfriend's fourth studio album dropped this week. It's getting rave reviews. His Netflix concert special streams this weekend. He's hosting SNL next Saturday. Then he launches a world tour with a 30-date residency at Madison Square Garden.
So great to be here hosting Saturday Night Live for the first time.
Not only is he returning to Madison Square Garden for the record-breaking 30 shows, but he's also going to be back on this legendary New York stage as well.
50 shows in 7 different global cities. We're going to go over to Europe here. Yes, okay, this is what we thought we were seeing. The beginning of this Together apparently is going to be in Amsterdam.
Album, Netflix SNL World Tour. All in the same month, Taylor is finalizing wedding plans. He performed his comeback at the exact same Manchester venue where Taylor was nominated for 2 awards and lost both without showing up. And if that wasn't enough, another ex is reportedly getting married in California in July, just weeks after June 13th. Sources say Taylor could be frustrated by the timing, though honestly, nobody is overshadowing Taylor Swift's wedding, but the optics are undeniable. And a third ex was spotted at the same awards show where Taylor got snubbed. 3 former boyfriends, 3 major life events, all converging on the exact same summer window as the biggest celebrity wedding of the decade. The contrast is what makes this so compelling. Taylor's exes are out here launching comeback albums and planning their own weddings. And Taylor is sitting at home watching reality TV with her future mother-in-law, baking sourdough for her nieces.
Thought that I gave it my best shot, but they're like, you were probably more treacherous than we thought you could be.
Did Taylor watch?
Yeah, she's a watcher. So is her family. Yeah, they love traders.
That's great.
Yeah.
Planning a June 13th ceremony at a venue that costs $9,500 a night and is already locked down, while her album is still #1 and her label just posted $14.7 billion in revenue because of her. She's not competing with anyone. She's not even in the same conversation. She's in a completely different stratosphere, one where Oscar winners say yes to her emails, where her record label credits her for record-breaking revenue, where her singles are still charting after 21 weeks, and where the only thing left to do is walk down an aisle on a beach in Rhode Island and marry the man who stopped the car so she could sing a melody into her phone.
I had just been sent, my parents sent me this clip of Elizabeth Taylor's son saying something very flattering that basically if there was one person he would say he might compare to his mother in modern day in terms of just, I guess, the persona and the whole, chaos going on around us. He said he would say me. I was so flattered by that when I read it. I just immediately started talking to Travis about it. I was just going on and on about Elizabeth Taylor, like talking about all the things about her that I love, all the things that made her so glamorous and funny and witty and interesting, and how she kept challenging herself, like late into her life, like kept taking on roles that were different and brave and raw. And get out of the car. I was like, 1 second, we're parked. I was like, I have to get out of the car for a second, and just sang this melody into my phone, got back in the car, and just, that's what that's like when that happens.
Every time I go past some sort of like creek or river, in my mind, there's an otter standing up on a rock waving to me. Like, I've had dreams like this. This is crazy. It's just like, I just know they're like the friendly.
When Travis shows me videos of otters on his Instagram algorithm.
It's an interesting animal.
I want a wild otter so bad. I just want to like find these little creatures.
There's this song that Taylor wrote about us, and it was called Family. And it was over easily a decade ago. insinuating in the lyrics without quoting it is basically saying you have these amazing dreams, you want to be in movies. Like in every crowd I still see you. Now when I listen to that song, both of those things makes me want to have happened for us.
I don't know Taylor that well, but I just feel like you both ended up with good dudes.
Yeah. From 17 years of friendship, from multiple heartbreaks and love stories and fun stories in life, we both ended up, fortunately, being engaged around the same time. And that was the coolest part.
Do you know? 98 days until June 13th. The venue is locked. The charts are still hers. The exes can do whatever they want. Taylor Swift has already won. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.